Greetings and welcome to another video. This video is going to be a relay of a note card that I received. Now, this was from Dead Row Designs. It was a note card to everybody, and it was about what happened with the gift cards that they offered at the SLB 20 Shop and Hop. Okay. The reason why I'm reading this note card is because, well, it needs to be read. It is an activity that is happening in Second Life that is really, really pissing off a lot of creators. And when they're and when the gift cards stop, you will understand as to why. And it's down to a group of people that are greedy, beyond greedy. This is an incredible note card. I did not realize that people were going to these extreme measures to get a one up on the free gift cards that were being offered at the SL20B. Now let's go ahead and get into this note card. This is from DRD Dead Row Designs. Dear valued customers, we need to have a little heart to heart with you, our amazing friends. We're feeling a mix of disappointment, frustration, and disbelief about what went down during the Secondlife's 20th birthday bash. It has come to our attention that a bunch of folks decided to exploit the gift card system we provided, using alt accounts left and right to rack up loads of Linden currency and snatch up numerous items for free. Seriously? Are you kidding us right now? Now we get it. Second Life blurs the lines between reality and fantasy. But let's not forget that there are real people behind the avatars. We pour our blood, sweat, and tears into this business, working day in, day out to provide you with quality products and memorable experiences. So when we see some folks thinking they can waltz in, grab whatever they want without a second thought, and ruin it for everyone else, it's hard not to unleash a healthy dose of disappointment. To those geniuses who think cheating the system is a great life strategy, let us be crystal clear. You've earned yourself a one-way ticket to the land of eternal bans. Kindly take your sorry asses and fuck off. We have zero tolerance for asshats who believe it's perfectly fine to take advantage of our hard work and generosity. You are not welcome as our customers, and your ban from Casperville will be longer than your list of excuses. And yes, that also means you won't be accessing our store or the Halloween hunt sim anytime soon. If by some miracle you grow a conscience, you can contact Death Row Designs residents to discuss the mess you've made. The only path to redemption is to refund the ill-gotten goods, which in many cases amount to thousands of lindens. To those who decide to leave us, good riddance. Oh, and let's not forget to give these masterminds a round of applause for their dedication to fuckery. We've discovered that they went all out, with one person creating a whopping 50 alt accounts in a single day, just to hoard as many freebies as possible. Bravo, indeed. We're truly amazed at the levels of stupidity people are willing to achieve in pursuit of free items without giving a single fuck about others. But enough about these cheaters. We want to turn our attention to all of you, our honest and loyal customers. You're the ones who make this journey worthwhile. We genuinely appreciate your integrity and support. Your trust in our store means everything to us. We see you, we value you, and we want you to know that your gift cards will remain unblocked. You're the ones who understand fairness and decency, and we encourage you to continue shopping with us as we strive to bring you the absolute best products and experiences. DRD, we take immense pride in being a generous store that goes the extra mile for our community. We pour our heart and soul into creating top notch items and organizing kick ass events like our legendary Halloween hunt. It's our way of saying thank you for being the amazing people you are. To all our beloved customers, we implore you to remember that behind the virtual storefront, there are real people hustling hard to make D&D a special place. We're committed to providing you with great products and excellent service, and we kindly ask you for understanding and cooperation in maintaining a fair and respectful environment for everyone. Let's not let a few idiots ruin the vibe of DRD. We hope this incident serves as a reminder of the importance of maintaining ethical standards in Second Life. Seriously, folks, let's not forget that kindness, honesty, and empathy are the glue that holds together any amazing community. So it was Jamie Handcroft that wrote this note card, and the creator of DRD Designs, the founder, right? So this is an excellent note card, but this note card demonstrates how fucked up people in Second Life have become. Now, this type of thing has been going on for a while now. And even, with the store credit, right? People will cheat the store credit system like it was with Nuve, Nuve, the skin store, female skin store. She was given store credit every week. It was like 75 lindens worth of store credit every week. You just go to the store, hit the little button, and you get your little store credit. And that was a perk for being a group member. Well, people complained because the machine had broke or something like that. She tried and she fixed it. People were still complaining, and then people were taking advantage of. They were cheating the store credit system somehow or whatever, and she just stopped it. She just stopped it all. And other creators have had to do the same. So there you go. I mean, it's just we. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we cannot have the nice things in Second Life, because people who do not understand how Second Life is supposed to be, how it is, and how it it should be, they don't give a shit. They are selfish spawns of the devil. They are literally pieces of evil that log into Second Life without a care for anyone else, and they just take, and cheat, regardless of how it makes all of us feel or what it does to the rest of us. Second Life is supposed to be better, right? Because it's supposed to be, parallel to the physical world, but at the same time, give us a better feeling about ourselves and what we enjoy, and how we discover ourselves within Second Life. It's really no different than the physical world, because it seems that no matter what what realm, what world, where you are, I mean, there's always going to be a group of people that will just mess it up for everybody else. And the only thing to stop it is to end whatever is being offered to everyone, because a certain demonic few have decided to ruin it for everyone else. Now, I think it's great that people can be banned from using Casper Vend. I think that's great. I did not know that was a thing, but it is, and I think it's awesome. And well, yeah, you should. If you do something to the extent of creating 50 accounts in one day, then seriously, that, man. And the gift cards from Dead Row Designs from the Shop and Hop, They were 475 Linden each, right? That's how much the gift card was. So to create 50 alt accounts in one day just to rack up. And the thing is they didn't do it just to DRD. They went around all the places that had the gift cards. Oh man, I I'm not surprised because anything that involves human, you will get this kind of fuckery. But I'm shocked. I'm shocked that 50 accounts in one day. Wow. 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 That's incredible. So I thought it was important to share that note card, put a spotlight on how difficult it is to be generous and be kind these days. Now, I can speak as a builder and as a creator that I've never went down the road of offering gift cards. I've never did any of that stuff because I knew it would be abused. So I just never considered going down that path. But I'm not as big and popular as the RD. So of course, they will want to use something that would reward their valued customers. Me, I've got a certain special niche of customers in Second Life. And I just give them stuff like, hey, here you go. It's very simple. It's very simple. Fortunate that I could be able to do that. The creators and designers that actually value us as customers, the kind and the generous ones, they are having it rough. I have another note card to read. Now, the following I put on a note card, but it was actually it was two group notices, and it was from a full-perm group from Fantasy China. And I've been buying stuff there for years, right? Well, she had sent out two group notices, and I've just copied and pasted them onto a note card. I will read them. I will read it now. I would like to clear something that I am sure most of you know. My terms of service says no standalone. It means not as is. It means add things to it to make it your own creation and not all mine. Adding an invisible prim does not make my item yours. Please respect all the hours I spend to bring you nice items so you can go on. I will not tolerate any more people who tells me my invisible prims means it's their creation. Please, I'm getting tired of all of this. I'm getting few items asking me some questions about my latest notice about selling standalone. Standalone means as is, like taking a table, add an invisible prim, set it for sale, and think it is okay. No, it is not okay. Invisible prim does not make the table yours. It is not a creation. This is standalone for me. I won't tell you what to do. If you buy a planter and add plants, it's not standalone. Do as you wish as long as it's not standalone. So, this is in regards to people who will take full perm items and they'll just make an invisible print and link to it so the item shows up in their name and then they'll sell it. That, yeah, that's not making the creation yours. The only thing that's actually yours is that invisible prim. When you buy a full perm item, you have to make it to where you've put yourself all over it to make it yours, to make it, yeah, I took this thing and look what I did with it thing. And you do that by adding like scripts, uh, different textures. You use the item in a different way than intended, perhaps. You add to it. You don't just take it as you bought it and then just stick an invisible prim onto it, link it to where it shows up as your name as the creator, and then sell it at one of the weekend sales events. You don't do that. Don't do that. And as an example, like take an object, a full perm object, and sticking a penis attachment to it and selling it at like the kinky weekend sale thing or whatever. That's not good because it's just stupid, just lazy. Don't add penis attachment to things because it's just stupid. And you are seriously knocking down your market base because only the very new and the very naive and the very ignorant and the very young who are in SL will buy it. And their money, their lending situation is highly questionable because they're not going to be able to sustain any amount of consumeristic money base for you. Us older people, yeah, we can. So maybe you should think about that. Think about your potential customer base because the ones that you have now that are really into all the penises and stuff and all the stupid things and all the non-practical things or whatever, eventually that money will stop rolling in. And then what are you going to do? By that time, your brand will be so tainted and so messed up that you won't be as well purchased as you would have liked because you catered to the impractical and to the stupidity of those certain few in Second Life. And I'll tell you one thing, people, just because you put an invisible prim link to whatever, the only thing a person has to do to know who truly made that object is to go into edit mode, click edit link, and then click on the object. And that tells you precisely who made that object. You think that you're saving, I don't know, something by linking that invisible prim on? No, because look, people can easily find out who actually made the thing. So stop going around trying to be like, oh, original mash, when you've got a freaking invisible prim tacked onto it. That does not make it does not make it original. Taking someone's object that they've made with their own little hands and then linking an invisible prim to it. Do you really think that people are that stupid that they can't find out who really made the object? Because if you think that way, wow, just wow, shame on you. Shame on you. As a builder, I respect full perm creators. Now, granted, there are full perm creators out there that are just serial 3D asset rippers, and there's some big ones like Surge is one. Uh, I think it's what 3D Disturbed or I don't know, something like that. These people, they don't actually make the mesh. They just rip them from the 3D asset servers. That's why you get like lookalikes. It's like the same object by different mesh rippers on the MP. It's widespread. As a builder, you have to like be creative, really creative for your object to stand out. I I don't do Blender. I don't make my own mesh. So with the legit full perm products that I get, I am resourceful with them. Like I could take a arch a doorway and make a Gothic fireplace out of it. I've done that, and yeah, it sold pretty well. So the mundanity of all the lookalikes and all the templated stuff, we could do better as a virtual world society. We can do better. But it would seem that there are a select group of us that decide no, they don't want better. They just want instant gratification. Back in the day when we just had prims, like legacy prims, like the prims you can like res out from the edit menu, those are legacy prims, right? Back in the day when we had those, the level of creativity was astounding. But as technology improved, from legacy prims to sculpty maps to mesh, the creativity level has dwindled. Do you really want to purchase something in Second Life from Skyrim that's like a rip from Skyrim or something? I mean, it's really, really, do you really want to use these ripped from other games and these freebie 3D asset servers or sites or whatever and use those items in Second Life under the whole guise of original mesh? Bullshit. You're sitting and you're laying and you're eating off lies. That is what you're doing. And I know that it's gotten to the point to where it's like hard to really tell, like, wow, but it's just something that you need to be aware of. And yeah, I'll probably get flack and grief for this, but that only shows how bloody right I am. How bloody freaking right that I am. And if anybody complains about this video, yep, yeah, we all know why. We all know why, because you're one of those people. You're one of those people that do those things, those mean things, those unethical things. So just be aware. And look, if you're the type of person that you don't care, and you don't want to care, hey, you do you. I just want y'all to be aware. When you in the physical world, when you go buy coffee, there's a lot of coffee variety in the world. You get fair trade coffee, and then you get not fair trade coffee. Fair trade coffee is, yeah, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Non fair trade coffee is cheaper. It's up to you which one you buy because you're the one that's going to be drinking it. The same goes with objects like furniture and the whole concept of quote unquote original mesh in Second Life. You know, hey, if you don't mind using something that's been ripped from Skyrim or whatever other kind of game there is these days, then okay, that's you. If you want to sit on some lies and deceit, that's up to you. And if you don't, that's up to you too. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching and or listening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.